Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini. This is the Enchanted Planner, and today we're planning my October currently page in my vertical planner. So, as most of you guys know, I like my currentlies to match my monthlies. And as you've seen yesterday, that's my monthly. It's super cute. So we're gonna make something similar. So I created another little thing in Canva, and we're gonna use these. But I do need some wax paper. So let's head into the tickle trunk cupboard and grab a piece of wax paper. And let's get this party started, shall we? Take that off and bring this over here and put you over there. And now I'm gonna need some scissors. I may need my ruler. I'm gonna need some tweezers, and I might need an X-Acto knife. Oh, and maybe a white pen and this guy, because we got to live dangerously. All right, so we're going to start, of course, by cutting this up. So one thing about this clear sticker paper that I bought, the black streaks, it's fine when I print it on paper. Like I printed this on paper before printing it on the sticker paper because I wanted to make sure that they were sized right. But yeah, when you print stuff on the clear, it streaks, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's my printer roller wheel thingies sticking to the vinyl or what it is, but it is what it is, and we're gonna make it work because overall you still can't tell all that much. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Let's start down here. So what y'all been up to? I, of course, have been planning. Planning Q4, starting to look at stuff for the new year. Di and I have been putting our heads together, which actually has been very helpful for both of us. So, because her and I swear, are sisters from another mister. Even though she's my transplanted, how would I say that? She's transplanted from the UK to the USA. But yeah, I swear, I'm like, you my sister from another mister, man. Okay, so I want this trimmed fairly close, just in case I have to do any writing on my currently page. And of course, writing on clear stickers doesn't really work. Especially with this stuff, because it's shiny. I'm still on the hunt to find some matte. I think I'm gonna order some from, what's that thing in the States? Labels.com. But I wanted to kind of try by hand at this stuff before I got, all in, because I still don't have a Cricut. I'm doing all this. If I had a Cricut, I wouldn't be doing this right now. But, and here's the other thing too, like I find cutting rather therapeutic. I do. It's kind of like a meditative activity because, other than the fact that I'm chatting with you guys while I'm cutting stuff out, but it's kind of a meditative activity because my brain stops a bit. The same with planning. Like when I sit down to plan, my brain doesn't focus on other things. It just focuses on the stuff that's in front of me. And yeah, it's like it's unplugging at its finest. I love it. All right, so let's get in and amongst these gnarly branches. I probably don't have to be this like real specific about it, but if you're gonna do it, you may as well do it right. Right? Am I right? All right, so have you guys started planning anything for the next quarter yet? And I know no one wants to hear it, but have you started thinking about the new year? I get excited this time of year because it's like, wrapping up the end of the year and starting a new one and starting to prep and plan and, all the possibilities that come along with that. It's like very cool. And then we have, before we know it, the holiday season will be here, which is another thing, right? I don't know if I need to cut in there because I may end up cutting off the edges of this. So we're gonna adapt here for a second. And hopefully me cutting this all out doesn't take too long. I was going to cut it out before the video, but when I do stuff like that, the videos don't end up being very long for you guys. So I figured we would cut this all out together today. And it's not like there's a ton. But yeah, no, I wasn't feeling anything in my sticker books for sort of October's monthly. Like I have a ton of seasonal stuff, and I have the Halloween sticker book from last year, and of course there's other Halloween stuff in the other seasonal sticker books, but nothing was really speaking to me, so I'm like, well, screw it. And then I came up with the idea of like the spooky tree thing. And then I came up with the idea of putting the spooky tree inside the middle of the planner, like down the middle in the spine. And then it just kind of evolved from there. Okay. So my tree is cut out. And this is why I wasn't, because we may end up cutting some of this off on the edge here. Although we might not have to cut off too much. So we're gonna clean this up a bit more by getting in here. Trimming proper. We're gonna trim this guy proper. I mean, I know it doesn't make much difference, but I know it's there. And of course with the precision tweezers, this makes it really easy because they've got this really like pointy end on them. I don't know. I love these scissors. I actually need to get a new pair because I think this one is sort of running on its last legs. I don't know if they got bent or what, but there's one little spot on them where they don't cut, and it's not because the blade is damaged or anything. It's just weird. It just, yeah, it hangs up and it doesn't want to cut. So I have to move the scissor, like move the scissor placement, and then it's fine. All right. Check that out. What else do I want to trim? Do I want to go in there? Am I that crazy? Sure, why not? We can clean this up a bit. I'm not going to go like super crazy and go all the way down, but we can clean that up a bit. All right, fabulous. Okay, so we've got that and a whole bunch of scraps. Hold on, I gotta find my stuff underneath the mess. I got some bats and some more bats and then some more tombstones. Okay, so let's keep the scraps over to one side and this on this side. So this is my little graveyard. Yeah, I've got a few things planned for the next bit, and I'm trying to figure out, the next few months are unfortunately going to be months where I've got like more content than days to post them. So it's okay. It'll work itself out. I'm having fun with this whole process. So that's the important thing. And it's, you know, the time of year where we're all excited. We're going to be getting our new planners soon. Although some of you may already have your new planners if you ordered from the Happy Planner site and you're in the US. Although it took them forever. Speaking of Happy Planner and orders. So I ordered on the release day. I ordered on Thursday. They didn't process my order until like Wednesday. And it's Friday today. So yeah, I was really found that odd. I've never ever had it take almost a week for Happy Planner to process my order. I actually had reached out to them on their chat support because I was checking in. I'm like, just to make sure they actually got my order. And then I didn't hear back from them, but then my order was actually processed. So I'm like, okay, so it was just probably in the queue. But I was like, I've never had it take that long to process an order. And the nice thing is nothing was refunded. So I had that happen last year. It let me buy the Miss Maker stuff. And then when they processed my order, they told me, oh, we had to refund you because we ran out of stock. Okay, how did that happen? But I think Miss Maker was just such a super popular one last year that everybody kind of lost their mind over it. And probably, I don't know, like you'd think that the system, unless the system processed like more than one order at the same time, but I'm like, I don't know how else that would happen, that they would run out of stock but continue to sell product. And it wasn't just a few of us either. There was a lot of us that ended up with our stuff being refunded from Happy Planners. So yeah, That's okay. I just waited a few weeks and picked it up at Joann's and then shipped it to Rachel in Florida. That's what I do. I send my stuff. I send a lot of stuff to Rachel because she'll let it accumulate and then ship it all up as one big box. Because shipping's so expensive from Canada to the US or vice versa. And like, dumb. Okay, I gotta take a drink of water. Hold on. Okay, hopefully that's a bit better. Okay, so there's my little tombstones. Because I'm thinking, like, I wanted to do something like this across the bottom. And then I've got my cute witch flying across the moon. This has got Bewitched written all over it. And Bewitched was one of my favorite shows as a kid. I mean, granted, they were reruns, but I don't care. I loved Bewitched. In fact, I have a Bewitched Barbie. It's still in the box, mind you. And the box got damaged, but I do have my Bewitched Bobby. So, just going to cut out my witch. See where we're going to put her. Cute! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then we have some bats. Now I printed these out in 2 sizes because I wasn't sure which was going to fit better, like from a perspective idea. But I think the smaller ones are probably better. Do I want that side? No, I think I want these ones. So we will get these ones. And then, of course, I'm going to need a couple of boxes or whatever for my currently page. But let's get the bats cut out. And I didn't film my September currently page, I think, in this planner last month. I can't remember why. I think it was one of those I had more content than days, so I just decided to do the currently page without filming it. But you guys really liked that curly page. It was my squad girls. Yeah, I could put those guys there. Or would the bigger ones fit better? Hold on. Hold that thought. Oh my gosh, I can't pick stuff up. I want them going that way. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way we want them. That's the way. I like it. Yeah, don't ask me where the disco came from. I mean, granted, disco was on its way out when I was young, but when I was a child. But I was born in like 72, right? So prime disco era. And then, of course, as a child of the 80s, I was a teenager in like the 80s. And had you told me, oh man, even in my early 20s, the stuff that we would like have, I would have laughed at you. Yeah, that's kind of better. I like that. It fills the space a bit more. And then it gives me opportunity to put boxes and stuff in here. Okay, so we have a plan. We are going to need to do some prep work to this thing though. So I'm going to, do I want to lay down label paper or do I want to white stuff out? I mean, is there enough? Is it going to cover it all? I probably should have determined this when I was already here, right? Well, I'm definitely going to eliminate that column. I just don't know if I'm going to like cover the whole thing in label paper. That's where I'm trying to make a decision, people. That's where I'm stuck. That's where I'm stuck. I think I'm going to keep it because I do like the dot grid and stuff, but we are going to clean this up a bit more because I forgot to go back and do that. So let us clean this up. Sorry, my brain all of a sudden decided to leave the building there for a few minutes. It's known to do that. Again, what did I say about cutting being very therapeutic and meditative? Is like, just zone out, man. If I'm not paying attention, I will just zone out. I'll just clip this guy off. And away we go. Okay. And I want to clean up this tree a little bit, I think, on this side. I just realized this isn't paper. I don't know why. I was looking at it and seeing it as, oh, it's white. I want to clean that up. But the thing is it's actually paper. Or it's not paper, it's clear. But we're here now. So we may as well proceed with the plan. And just eliminate. Okay. Now, I'm going to white these out. I will be right back. All right, party people. I'm back. I'm back. All right. We has all whited out. Let's get this tree off of the backing. Carefully. Carefully. And now I got to get an arm out to de-stick this guy. Hopefully without wrecking him, because he is huge. But I may need to move him, so we need to do a few things just in case I can't get his placement down right the first time. Look, wouldn't that make a great tattoo? Look at that. Woo! Actually, no. Looks kind of cool though. There's my answer. If I ever want to get tattoos, I'll just make them in my printer and cut them out. And then I will just tape them on like that, you know. Tattoo people and tattoo artists would be cringing right now. I've always wanted a tattoo. I just can't make up my mind. You know, when I was in my teenage years, I wanted a red rose on my boob, right? Typical kid of the 80s. But do I need to white that stuff out? I do. Okay, so let's throw him on the wax paper for a second. I thought it was going to cover it up, but apparently not. So we're going to do this real quickly. Then the only tattoo that I think I would be satisfied with would be my dragonflies. But I keep coming back to, wow, I just never get around to it. Maybe that's what I'll give myself for my birthday next year. Going to get a tattoo, honey. What? My husband's got a tattoo. He's got a yin and yang on his back that he designed. It's got a tiger going into a dragon. It's really cool. It needs probably some touch up because he had it done when we were in our 20s and he's now 54. But yeah, his tattoo is, how old is my daughter? 28 this year? 27 this year. She's born in 95. She's 27 this year. So my hubby's tattoo is about 28 years old because he had it done when I was pregnant with her. Okay, now that was a terrible cover up. I missed so much. Let's see if I can fix this without lifting too much of the other. Plus this pen is running on its last legs, but I'm trying to get every ounce I can out of it because I want to, you know, I want to get everything out of it. Okay, now let's try this again. Let's try this again. This is why we have the de-sticking going on, because sometimes I just can't make up my mind on where I want things or get them straight. Okay, so how does that look? I'm down. All right. Our tree is crinkled. Hold on, where's my tweezers? Where's my tweezers? Okay, now, everybody else go down good? Everybody else went down good. Okay. Let's trim off these little pieces, which is way less of the tree than I actually thought I was going to be cutting off. So that's kind of nice. All right, then we're going to put in our little tombie stonies, our little graveyard going on here. And, oh, I gave you guys access to the Canva document for the monthly. I will leave, this one's better sized. So I think, just easier. Maybe, okay, I'll either leave you guys the Canva share document, or I will leave you guys a copy of the PDF down where you can download, an area where you can download it. If I do the PDF and you want the Canva share link because you want to be able to resize it, holler at me in the comments and I can get that to you. Okay, I want to lay these kind of so they continue like so. Excellent. And we need our ye old crocodile. Okay, which I actually didn't cut that very well. And I just cleaned that thing out, so it should be fine. All right, there, that is problem solved. Then I want to put on my witch. It's flying across the moon. And she's cute. She's got a dress and she got long hair. She kind of looks like me. Okay, now. About there is good. And then our bats, who are flying away from the tree. This would have been cool to do with a large haunted house too. And that's the thing, Canva is very versatile. So if you have Canva, there's not much you can't make in there really. So I want these guys to look like they're, oh, D-stick, oh, too late, they're going down. They're going down, man, there was no going back. I forgot to de-stick them. Okay, how do we look? Ooh, I like it. I forgot to trim off the, oops, a little bit of grass on this side though. Okay, that takes care of that. Excelente. Now we need a couple of boxes. So let's head in here because I'm thinking squares might be better just with the kind of way this is set out. Try that, and I can get one more. No, it's gonna have to maybe go down here. I don't necessarily like that. Ooh, I didn't de-stick these guys. Let's pray to the sticker gods. See if I move this down a bit. And then over like maybe that. Nope, that's in the spine, so no to that. That one's crooked, yeah, I know, I'll fix it. I mean, I can go over the tree, it's just the tree looks kind of cool, so I'm trying not to cover up too much of it. Let me see it from a distance. I don't know that I'm fond of that, but we're going to leave it as it is for right now. and throw it back on the discs and see what it looks like. Super cute. Oh, I like it. So fun. And then, like I said, ooh, goes right along with my monthly. Hee hee hee. You know, it's funny. I have so much fun playing around in this stuff, like playing with the stuff I make in Canva. So it's nice to mix it up once in a while. And, oh, that's what it is. I think I can move this down a bit. I'll fix it after I finish filming. Okay, guys, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe while you're here. If you're new to the channel, drop us a comment down below so we can formally welcome you to our community. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Ciao.